If your truck breaks during a trick, the trick magically counts. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Not a lot of pro video parts are coming out this week. Tomorrow, I got free skate mag, but for the rest of the week, I will probably just review videos of you guys. Today, we have lore on the Kevin Perez YouTube channel. Rewind and play. Starting off, giant nollie crook. I don't really know what to expect from this video. It just says lore. I think we have reviewed parts from the Kevin Perez YouTube channel before, but I do know that Cordano's at the end of this video, so it's guaranteed to be good. Kickflip over the gate, little bit of slow-mo so far. Quality is great. Nollie flip up, pushes twice, setting up for another nollie flip. You know, we don't see a lot of repeated tricks in that context. I think it's kind of cool. It reminds me of, I think it was a Baker video where Brian, what is his fucking name? Brian Herman. I almost said Hernandez. The guy did like 4 tray flips in a row down some stairs. What do we got here? Inward heel over a barrier. Really long distance there. Certainly worthy of the slow-mo. Are we overdoing the slow-mo right now, though? Backside flip over the rail. You don't see a lot of repeated tricks in lines. I think a lot of the times it's frowned upon, but to nollie flip up the curb and then do a giant picture perfect nollie flip down those stairs was awesome. I don't know why we're slow-moing the switch shove that was failed. Maybe to match the music, we get a tail slide, push once. What's next? A ledge, flip back tail. Filming is great. Love the colors here. What was that? Probably fakie. Holds on the whole way, flips the board up. My turn now, bitch. Rolling up, what do we got? A little slappy crook all the way across. Pops out, the spot did not look that friendly. Lip slide around the curve, landing nice, no violations. Rapid fire for the most part. This video is destined to get a good score as long as we don't have any violations. You know, the easy things to fix. Toe drags, hands on the ground accidentally, tic-tacs, just generally tricks landed uncleanly. Push twice right here, getting some speed, nose slide, big spin, no tic-tacs, lands perfect. High fives his friends. Slow-mo, weird part of the video. Nose slide across, does a little bit of a limbo action there. We're gonna heel flip this time. Not bad at all. Full control. Weird hippie jump. Heel flip out. Nice. Catches the heel flip out perfectly. You know what I always say on Instagram? If you guys want to shut me up, just tell skaters to land their tricks clean. And right now, all I can do is sit here and be entertained. I don't even have the option to complain because there's nothing really to complain about. Probably going for a kickflip 5-0 right there. The truck broke, but if we're following the Chris Jocelyn argument, if your truck breaks during a trick, the trick magically counts. Yeah, you guys don't like it when I use it in this way, right? Switch heel flip over the little double set there. A lot of unnecessary slow-mo in my opinion. Back over crook the ledge. Does the backsmith kick flip. Still going with the front heel. Rolling up here. Flip nose grind. Pops out. Nicely done. So far, nothing to complain about. Nollie back heel. Man, this video is great. This video is great. This is what I expect from professional skaters. I don't know if all these guys are pros, but it kind of goes to show how lazy pros are getting these days when this guy, Kevin Perez, just puts a camera in his hands, films a bunch of people that are, I don't know, probably sponsored on like the local scene, and these videos are cleaner and of higher quality and just all around better than what the pros are putting out. We have to demand more as the consumer. Cheers to that idea. Nollie back heel on the spot that looks terrible. Maybe a little bit of a clipper. Maybe a little bit of a clip violation, but it was too close. So we're not going to rewind. I know last week we were watching, I think it was the Dime video, and I had heard that it was going to be a terrible video. So I kept pausing the video, expecting there to be fails, and there weren't any. Although right now, do we need this much wasted footage, wasted time I kind of don't even know why the cameraman is still filming, because I can't imagine anything good happening after the trick. Just a bunch of talking and hugging. So the first time in the video where I sort of had the urge to fast forward, we get a big spin here. Does not jump off the board when he runs into that post. We see a lot of that. Demonstrated he did still have control. The slow-mo here, I think, is very overdone for what? A tail slide, kickflip fakie, probably a trick we've already seen in the video. And right here, skater could have bent his legs a little bit to avoid the post, and he does. You know what? I have to eat my words sometimes. Then my follow-up is, why did we even watch the first one? If the second one was better landed and it was part of a line, and he did it regular and switch, even more impressive. So why did I have to watch the first one? And here we go again. We have to make sure we film everyone celebrate. We're gonna lose a 0.5 here in a minute for wasted time. Perfect hard flip there. I appreciate when the hard flips are landed bolts. We get a lot of people landing heavy on the nose, and people that don't do that land heavy on the tail and do a weird like shifty pivot. Don't like the way those ones look. Switch frontside flip, nicely done. The video so far is great. A link to this video will be in the description below. I would advise you guys to watch it on your own time. I'm gonna fast forward just so we can shorten my video review. Also, I don't wanna pull you guys away from potentially giving Kevin Perez some views. Although I imagine his channel, now that I look at the view count, it's doing way better than mine. But I hate the idea that all I do is steal content. You know, I am still putting out the podcast, and I am still uploading a clip of me every single week. I don't want to be that guy that's looked at as the content stealer, and I don't want to steal views from other people. So we're going to skip the middle so that you guys can click the link to this video, which is in the description. You can check it out yourself. Also, you can see the video the way that it's meant to be seen. That's gonna be, wait a minute. We're gonna have to rewind that one real quick. That was not allowed. Was that? Hold on, did I miss it? Did I rewind too much? Wait a minute. What do we got right here? This is gonna be a violation, bouncing off of the ledge. It still got landed, but only because of luck, which is not the way you want your skateboarding to be done. You don't want it to be based on luck. Will this skateboarder land his trick again? Why are we watching that one? That's the big question. Is he gonna be a quitter, or is he gonna go back for it? All right, we got this guy now. Nollie no slide. Nollie inward heel. Wait, did I just rewind too far? Was that the same thing? Also, I'm gonna keep my eye on this heel right now, because I thought I may have saw something. That heel is touching the ground. Another violation. Man, you know he felt it. They zoomed all the way in. They had to have known that someone would say something. Skaters have been quiet for far too long. A lot of people, they see the violations and they just pretend they didn't see it. I struggle to believe that all skateboarders all went blind the same year, because there was a time in skating back in the day where this shit didn't fly. And then one day, all skaters woke up and they were blind? No. They're definitely ignoring the obvious. All right, couple of small violations. The video is 18 minutes, okay? You can afford a couple of violations, you know, especially if there's like, every squad has like the fat kid or like the one guy that's not that good at skating, but you're still part of the squad. And you want to include them in the video. So if that's the skater that violates and you just have to include them because, you know, they hang out and you get along with them, I can see that. Every video can get one or two of those, right? The guy that used to skate with everybody, now he has like a plumbing job. He shows up maybe once every month to skate, but he grew up with him. You got to add him to the video. And maybe these days, you know, he doesn't skate enough to have enough time to land the trick clean. Sure, you can have a couple of violations, but outside of that, I'm not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. So we have 2 violations here in this video. They weren't that bad. Huge pop out right there on the nollie heel to the what do you guys call this? Nollie back heel, nose grind 180, I guess. Would we call it a nose grind? I figure, like, I fuck up these video or the trick names so often. We get the switch front heel out too. Landed pretty good. Little bit of a board bounce off the ground, but nothing anyone would complain about. What I would have done, not that anyone cares about my opinion, I would have not slow-moed it. I think that would have made the bounce off the ground a little less obvious. But you know what? My advice is only worth, really worth nothing. My advice is really worth nothing. And here's the star of the show. This is why I clicked the video. We get the legend, Cordano, and he's just walking around doing nothing. I have to fast forward now. Man, that's why this is an 18-minute video, because what, 6 of the minutes is just slow-mo rolling up to the spot. Come on, man. Ollie's up the stairs. What do we get? Big front board. This guy can jump really high. A lot of power in his style, and also a lot of really blind tricks. I really like watching him in these contests because he's doing tricks that no one expects. Ollie onto the rail, nicely done. We got a line going. What's next? Heel flip. Is that it? That is it. TJ Rogers. Big switch heel. No push. Nose manual. Switch nose manual. We got a switch heel manual probably. Switch varial heel manual. Nicely done. Hold on. I moved my head. What if there was a violation? I don't think there was, man. I don't think there was. But we're always looking for it, right? Oh. Oh, close one. But no problem there. Cordano with the big lip slide here. I do get kind of tired of what I would say right now is like the Elijah Burrell style of skating, where there's a lot of guys that can ollie really high and they find these handicap rails and do basic flat bar tricks on the handicap rails just because they're the only guys that can jump that high. But you got to acknowledge that it was just a Smith. It was just a front feeble. You know what I mean? I don't think Cordano hangs on that. He's good at so many different things that he's not a good example of that. I was just saying that in skate videos, when I see that, it's not impressive to me. There's a lot of guys who've made a whole career out of just being able to ollie high. Right now we get frontside flip over the table. Nicely done. Doesn't jump around the table. Skateboard doesn't bobble off of the table like we've seen in so many videos recently. That is how you skate tables in general. We get this, what, Silmar rail. Completely blind. A million things can go wrong here. You got to really trust your body and trust where the skateboard is. We get a giant nose slide here. I already saw this clip because I was skimming the video for thumbnails. We get a giant ollie, slow-mo, into the nose slide. I do think that this trick could have been done cleaner. Then again, I guess we should acknowledge that this guy did just ollie like 5 feet in the air. So I guess maybe it's good enough, but I look at a trick like this, and I look at a skater like this, and I have the utmost confidence that if he gave this trick a few more tries, he could have slid till the end and not sort of, look, the board kind of bobbles out right here, barely makes it over this ledge. I think if he would have given this trick 5 or 10 more tries, it could have been cleaner. I think some of you guys might argue against me on that, but I feel like when I offer an idea or an opinion like that, it's not because I think Cordano sucks. It's because I'm the only one who thinks that he could easily do it better. And if you're in the comments saying, no, that one's good enough, fuck you, Ninja Lifestyle, then I feel like you're the one kind of doubting this guy, sort of saying that he could not do it better. So I think that's where me and the comments often disagree. But I would still love to hear your thoughts in a comment below. Overall, this video gets a 9.5 out of 10. There was almost nothing to complain about. I personally didn't like all the slow-mo, but I'm not really sure that it's that big of a deal for me to pull a point. We're only gonna pull the half point for the violations. And maybe you guys disagree. Does anyone think that this video should be rated higher than 9.5? Or does anyone out there think it should be rated lower? Let me know in a comment below. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because this video is coming out tomorrow. And for the rest of the week, we will likely be reviewing videos submitted by you guys, of you guys. So no more judging the videos based on pro standards. It's a whole different ball game when we do the numbered episodes of Ninja Review. So we're uploading 7 videos a week here on Ninja Lifestyle. For the past 2 months, we've uploaded a video a day. So if you're not subscribed, you should be. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata.
In the arms